Chuck E. Cheese is a restaurant that's all about the experience. Whether it's a good experience, video games, skee ball, giant singing rats, or an adult nightmare, screaming kids, sensory overload, giant singing rats, probably the least memorable thing about Chuck E. Cheese is its food. Available for your next child party, you'll find snack foods like wings and mozzarella sticks, Dippin' Dots, chicken nuggets, subs, wraps, and even a salad bar. But there's really only one main dish worth mentioning. That one, of course, being pizza. But wait, isn't Chuck E. Cheese pizza supposed to be, bad?
Oh, it's terrible, Chucky!
The intrepid staffers of Mel magazine set out to test the hypothesis that Chuck E. Cheese pizza is the absolute worst of the worst, ordering pizza for delivery so they could sample it free of the distractions inherent to Chuck E. Cheese's carnival atmosphere. Of the 7 staffers involved in taste testing, 5 found it to be more or less mediocre, giving faint endorsements like, "Chuck E. Cheese pizza isn't even close to the worst pizza I've ever had." 2 reviewers waxed nostalgic, one calling the pizza the taste of his lost youth, and the other enthusing over the glorious goodie bag he received as a freebie, despite the pizza tasting of, quote, cardboard and chemical cheese. A senior editor, however, said that as a Brit, he knew bad pizza, but found Chuck E.'s to hit new lows. If you haven't had Chuck E. Cheese pizza since childhood, you might be surprised to find that it tastes a little different now. This isn't just a trick of memory, though. They actually have tweaked the recipe a few times. In 2011, they abandoned frozen dough and pre-shredded cheese for crusts baked and cheese shredded fresh on site. Serious Eats went to check out the new cheesier and crispier pizza, and their reviewer found he, quote, quite enjoyed the pie. He compared it to Pizza Hut's pizza, not favorably or unfavorably, just remarking on the similarities. In 2015, Chuck E. Pizza underwent additional changes under a new executive chef, with CEC Entertainment CEO Tom Leverton admitting that the chain's intent was to be winning mom over with freshly made dough, hand-grated mozzarella, and sauce made with vine-ripened tomatoes. Pizza Marketplace revealed that they'd been somewhat successful in this endeavor, with a nationwide blind taste test finding 57% of participants preferring Chuck E. Cheese pizza to Pizza Hut.
We hope you'll come in and try our brand new pizza at Chuck E. Cheese's, where a kid can be a kid and everyone loves the pizza.
One disturbing thing many people have noticed about Chuck E. Cheese pizza is how often the slices don't seem to match up. How come so many Chuck E. Cheese pizzas seem to be put together out of random slices that don't quite fit? Could it be that Chuck E. Cheese is actually collecting slices of uneaten pizza and reassembling them to make fresh, not-so-fresh Franken pizzas? So Yummy decided to investigate, and the pizza they received did nothing to refute their suspicions, as right out of the box, their medium Chuck E. Cheese pizza had markedly uneven slices. One investigator said, "The crusts don't quite match. And why are only some slices glued together with cheese?" Chuck E. Cheese has been back in the news recently once word got out that they tried to boost delivery sales by operating under a new Grubhub alias, Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. While they're not the only restaurant to try to boost sales by using a pseudonym, Applebee's has evidently got a side hustle going on with neighborhood wings. They nevertheless took quite the PR hit once word got out. On the original Reddit post that outed Chuck E.'s sketchy ways, commenters weighed in with reactions like, "This seems shady and I feel like it borders on false advertising." And, "Damn, I would be a little pissed about that one. Ain't nobody want a pie from that place." ThinkNum Media took a look at Pasquale's approval ratings on Grubhub and found they'd taken a drastic dip once customers found out that Pasquale was actually Pasquale P. Pieplate, the animatronic chef who performs in Chuck E.'s band. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.